Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for it. It's time for what I would consider one of the worst dungeons in the game. And not because of the dungeon itself. Oh no! There is something in this place we want to get. So off screen, because I was level 40, I had to grind to level 42. Why? Oh, we're gonna get to that. So let's go in first. Welcome to the Undersea Ruins. We cannot go back to town to buy items. So anything you have, you're stuck with it. In this dungeon, there is a treasure room. But we need to contact a certain demon in order to get access to that treasure room. That demon is level 42, which is the reason I had to grind to level 42. But her encounter rate is very low on top of that. Because as you can see, I've already walked through a little bit of this map. If you come down here... Also, we're gonna need to have a storm off so we can run into this fucking encounter. I fought a number of these chuckle fucks. They are awful. I cannot stand them. So, you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I should have done when I was running into these guys before. We're just gonna use this and get the hell out of here. As long as they don't kill me. Good. That enemy right there is the source of my nightmares in this stupid place. They block all magic, so you have to use fizz to kill them, and they're very annoying. Now if we come down here, and go this way, please give me the encounter. Not you! Fortunately, this is the Nandro file, so we can just Giga Cyclone everything. So, die. Now, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, on this floor, there is a treasure room, but we don't have access to said treasure room. There's also a velvet room and a treasure spring, so if you need healing or new personas, this is the place to be. And apparently it's also the place where these guys will be. Maybe I should just keep the other persona on until I get to the encounter I want. Get me out of here. I do not want to fight these guys. They're very annoying. They also have Mamudo too, so you know, they can just instant kill you if they feel like it. But the enemy we're looking for is Ashima, who is level 42. Her encounter rate is not high, and we need to get her contact. But a long time back, I said that those demon skill rumors are going to start becoming a problem. And this is that dungeon where they become a problem. Oh, fuck off. No. Leave me alone. Let's just try something. Alright, that's something. We're still gonna have to fight, though. Oh, all three of the kids attack me. Fantastic. Fuck me. And my turn's not gonna come for like 500 years, so we're gonna have to just... We're gonna have to kill him. But this is what I mean. We're going to have to spend like 500 years looking for Ashima just to have a chance at getting what I want out of this place. Alright, then we do this. I did not have the right thing on. There it is. Alright, kill him. But yeah, even though we have to look for Ashima and get her contact, And then we have to talk to her twice. In this dungeon, you now have access to the demon skills for Barbados. Yes, right now. Right when we don't need them. They are available now. So, finding Aishima is going to take a lot of time because of all the encounters in this damn place. So, I'm going to be back in, like, God knows how long until I hopefully find her. So, give me, like, an eternity. I don't know when I'll find her. We're going to have to find her 3 times at minimum, by the way. So, I'll be right back. Oh my god, finally. Okay, we found her. Now, in order to get packed with Aishima, we must use our Persuade special. I got into a number of encounters. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh boy. Fuck me! No! I should have looked at my notes. Now I have to find another one. God damn it. I think I used the wrong contact. I did. I used the wrong contact. I used the contact for the other demon we're supposed to be looking for. I think. Let me check. No, I just used the wrong order. We're supposed to use Maya first. Fuck me. I hate this place so much. Aishima's encounter rate is so damn low, so it's gonna take me an eternity to find her again. Well, I'll be back in like 5 years. Okay, now for real this time. Maya Katsuya Ula. This is the right one. This, kids, is why you read your notes before you do stupid things like I did. The problem is, I'm still gonna have to run into Aishima like 50 more times, and I'm running into every other encounter under the sun and moon instead. Trust me, there is a method to this madness. So we need a pact with Aishima, but we also need a pact with Leviathan. Leviathan is another key factor in this whole mess. But fortunately for me, when I went to the Nichiren Maru, I was conveniently just under-leveled enough that I could encounter Leviathan, and I got a pact with him first try. So we're gonna ditch our pact with Pocolis because I was getting star cards off screen, and now I have to go find Aishima again. You see, this is why I don't like the demon rumors. It is literally the low point of this game, and this is the last time this shit's gonna happen in a main story dungeon. But anyway, I'll be back after I find Aishima again. It surprisingly only took me 2 encounters, but it really doesn't matter if I don't get the result I want at the end of the day, but here we go, first try, attempt. Remember that the Barbados rumors are in the same exact pool as the rumors regarding this dungeon specific thing. So there's a chance we'll just get the Barbados rumors or any one of the other skill rumors I don't have because I haven't been getting them. Please. I'm pretty sure that means nothing. That seems kind of suspicious. Because usually if they don't plan to give you anything, they give you money or an item or something. Well, I hope that led to something because I had to find Aishima again, so I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. After numerous encounters, please give me the info. No! I don't care about Barbados! Fuck you, Aishima! I feel my disappointment is immeasurable. I hate this place so much. I'll be right back. You know, if we get this, the second part isn't going to be that hard because I already have the pact with Leviathan. But if you didn't have the pact with Leviathan, you'd have to get the pact with Leviathan too. But we'll go over that if we eventually get this, please. There's supposed to be a treasure at the bottom of this place, but there's no way into it anyhow. Okay, there it is. That's part 1. Unfortunately, we now have to find Ashima again, talk to her again, and then she'll tell us that Leviathan can get us into the treasure room. Then we just have to have a pact with Leviathan, contact him, and he'll get us into the treasure room. It is very worth it to get the treasure room. This may seem like a lot of hassle just for a bunch of just stuff, but trust me, we get some good shit out of this, so it is well worth the hassle. Anyway, I have to find Ashima again, so you know what that means. Running back and forth for another 5 minutes, and killing anything that's not those fucking suit-wearing bastards. I will be right back. Please, Ashima, please, please, one time. I hate you so much. You know what that means. I'll be right back. Alright, let's do it! Please! This time, do it. Give me the thing. I hate you so much. I hate this place. I'm gonna go on a full fucking tangent about why I don't like the demon rumors when I'm done with this shit. But I'll be right back again. Third time's the charm, right? I honestly don't have my hopes up, but here we go. I want this dungeon to burn to the well, it's at the bottom of the sea, so I can't say that it can burn to the ground, unfortunately. Blow it up! Blow up this whole stupid ruins! Fuck this place! I'll be back in like 500 years. Oh my god, finally! It took me like 4 different Ashima encounters, which means I also got into like a ton of encounters with other enemies that were not Ashima in order to finally get it. Why do you have to contact her twice? Why can't you just give me the damn info the first time? Especially with such a low encounter rate. Anyway, if you want to encounter Ashima easier, just do it in the bottommost floor, because that seems to be where she likes to appear the most. But now we need to go hunt down Leviathan. And he's a lot easier, because we're definitely going to run into him on the way, at least once. He is fairly common in comparison to Ashima, so we should be fine. But now we can actually play the video game. But once we get access to that treasure room, I am turning a Stoma on. We don't want to be above level 51 for something we're going to be doing a little later. Anyway, over here, we can run to an encounter. Oh, now you're going to spawn constantly. Fuck you too, Ashima. Oh, it's you. What do you want? Name. Oh, fuck you. Scared of mother. Alright. I might as well grab some extra hermit cards, because I don't have... Genbu on this file. So we'll grab some hermit cards. I have a ton of free cards on this file, though. So I can basically make borderline whatever personas I want, but I'm going to need a lot of cards later for something. Okay, we come up here. We get assaulted by dudes! No. Well, it doesn't matter that we get assaulted by dudes, because we're just going to do what we always do. Blow them up. And we get more stats. And for that we got a Rakukaja card, which doesn't mean much because we got 2 of all the stat booster cards from Salam earlier. But anyway. Alright, this fish here. This fish is kind of annoying. He resists basically everything except for lightning, for a Lek. But we have Giga Cyclone, so once again, it doesn't really matter. Just click Giga Cyclone. And then he dies, just like that. And then I got another mutation. Maya Prime. Of course. Now over here, if we go north, That takes us towards the boss, but we can't reach the boss from here. We will fall down a hole, which will take us down to the basement below us, which we don't want to go to anymore, until we find Leviathan. So we want to go this way. So that means we need to find another way to the boss. There are a bunch of spots in this dungeon with holes, but here, this is a safe area. Unfortunately, we are still going to run into soldiers. I need to have a stoma off so I can run into Leviathan. And knowing my luck, I'm now never going to run into Leviathan, ever. I will not be shocked if I never see him during this whole excursion. Hey, near, more stats. And yeah, during my whole excursion of getting Ashma, this freaking contact, I did get to level 43. We can't go that way. Alright. The damn fish again. Alright, well, as always, we have Giga Cyclone. And then we have 2 elect skills, so that way we can Thunder Blast. Since we're going on the Nanjo route, we are still going to need our elect personas for the boss fight. I guess we can Dragon Flight. Man, I'm gonna level up soon, it's fine. If we come over here, I'm pretty sure this is the room where we start running into holes. There's a hole towards this northern side, so we want to go around to the southern side. There's also like 1,000,001 dudes in here. It's free EXP, I'll take it. But... oh my god. Why do I keep getting mutations now? Soon, Maya's level is only really going to be relevant for Estoma purposes. Alright, this way. I had to go through here yesterday when I was doing it stall for the Ellie route. But even then, I am prone to making mistakes. I made a mistake immediately because now I can't Thunder Blast. Well, gonna have to heal. A lot of the enemies in here do drop Magatamas, which are very useful to have for stat boosting for buffs during fights. But they're still single target. Anyway, over here, we want to come into contact with yet another fish. No. Just want to Giga Cyclone the fish. And then Thunder Blast the fish. And then we win. I guess we can Dragon Flight. But yeah, it's kind of a shame you can't go grab Blight Dragon. Now if we come... oh, wow. There are like 3 holes over there. So, lucky me, I got past that. Go either way over here. Why am I running into nothing but you goddamn fish? Leave me alone already, God. Go away already. Alright, level 44. Alright, past here is another encounter with another fish. This fish is a higher level, is no longer higher level than me because I'm level 44 now. But I keep running into you specifically. Leviathan is in the encounter pool for this dungeon. I don't know why I'm not running into him at all. Yeah, meanwhile I just run into like 8 million fish. Also, it's kind of interesting how Nanjo's level is caught up to the rest of the party. Alright, over here, there is another hole. So we want to hug this wall here. No, I'm not fighting these guys. These guys suck, so I'm just gonna run. And luckily for me, we can just do this. Making this persona was such a good investment long term. It cost me like, what, not that many Hierophant cards? You know what, real quick, let me just... Yeah, this is the room. So, over in the middle of this... Wait, is it over here, or... No, it's over here. So we want to walk a little past the left side. Walk on the left side, but then we want to go to the right because there is a chest in here. And then there's 1,000,001 dudes I don't want to fight. Like, if it were just the Barbados, I would definitely fight them. But no, as long as these fucking suit-wearing fuckers are around, I do not want anything to do with them. Alright. So over here, we cut through there like that. We can grab 5 miracle eggs. Now we want to hug this wall because in the middle of this path is a hole. And this will just take us to the stairs. So we should be safe from holes for a little bit. We are not safe from the suit-wearing fuckers. Unfortunately. I would love to run into Leviathan some point in this lifetime. Because otherwise I'm going to have to do the same song and dance I did earlier with Ashma and get into like 500,000 encounters until I eventually find this dude. Alright. Through here, though, there's another stairwell. And through Alright, through here is just straightforward. We just go this way. And then we end up in this room, full of damage tiles. If we come up here like this, we take tons of damage. No. That's not what I mean. Good thing we don't have to map out this place. But if we... Can never get a moment of fucking peace in this damn dungeon. My god, get out of here. All of you.
I'm a champion.
If we come over here... I get a physical guard, nice. There's this hole in the wall. And through here is a bead chain. There was a weapon back at Pod Paracha that we needed a bead chain for, but we didn't have any at that time. And meanwhile, I have not found a single Leviathan. Even when I was looking for Ashma, I did not find a single Leviathan. Not even one. Now they're just avoiding me because I want them to open the path to the treasure room. And that's the simple part. We don't even need to, like, do anything besides ask them to open the treasure room for us. Oh, I can get this other enemy and the fish, but not Leviathan. Oh my god, I hate this dungeon so much. Like, it's one thing because every encounter besides one is really annoying. Well, not really annoying, but, like, really easy. Did I go the wrong way? Yeah, it's down there. Okay. There's another chest in here we want to grab before we go on to the worst room in the dungeon, in my opinion. And then more mutations. Ooh, Persona can change form. I don't know what that is. Well, I'm change into, but I probably won't do it because, ouch. Because Haynir is pretty good as is. If we come over here to this hole in the wall, we can run into an encounter. There he is! Finally! This is Leviathan! If we contact him using Maya and Nanjo, or Ellie if you have Ellie instead of Nanjo, we will be able to make a pact with him. But I do like how he talks about Yamaoka in this contact. His dream is to become #1. Yamaoka and Heaven wishes for that. Alright. Break down a wall. Me break, you happy. Me say bye now. Alright, so now back at the bottommost floor where the Velvet Room and Treasure Spring are, we will now have access to a section where we can get the treasure. But first we have to... We're gonna make our way to the boss first. Oh boy, I remember this one. Alright, so this is basically a fizz fight. Straight up a fizz fight. Every enemy here is basically resistant to everything that's not fizz. So we gotta break out the fizz, unfortunately. Yeah, about that. We don't really have much in terms of fizz beyond a few things with this squad. Like, Sif doesn't have any fizz at all. You have Feral Claw, I guess. You have Dream Needle, I guess. Pyrojack has fuck all. So I guess we can whip out this guy and use Feral Claw. This is going to be a very slow fight because we're just basically relying on Pegasus Strike. So we can kill Crowley immediately. Actually, Succubus was in that timed casino part of Moo when we went there before. Oh, they're dead now, it doesn't matter. But we got a Makakaja card for our efforts. Not that we really need it. But now that we have dealt with that whole thing with Leviathan, it's time for our favorite time again. Turn on a Stoma and never run to a freaking encounter again. Oh, so much better. Alright, give me back my other persona. I'm gonna need him for later. Alright, so now we never have to worry about encounters again. Well, until my Estoma wears off 8,000 times. Ouch. Like I said, after the next dungeon, levels will not really matter much for anything besides... Right, yeah, before we go, actually. Coming up is a very annoying room, but this room, however, tells us the solution. Well, sort of. Sort of. Basically, it's a room with a bunch of holes, and we need to not fall through them in order to get to a room with a bunch of treasures in it. But first, we have to go through this place. We're almost to the boss, actually. It's not that far now. But if we go through this hole in the wall, we'll end up in this room. In this room is the place with a bunch of holes. But if we walk carefully, like this, then down like this, and then a little bit like this, and up like this, and then a little bit like this. Not like that. That was too far. Unfortunately, this takes us back down here, meaning we have to walk all the way back. And if your Estoma runs out, you gotta switch personas and reapply it, and then all that business. Also, yeah, off screen I did change the music back to the remastered version. Because we are on an odd numbered video now, so that's the deal. I almost ran out. Fortunately, all the holes remain revealed if you fall down one. So you're not like blind firing. I hate this place. Well, at least we don't have to worry about encounters anymore. But yeah, we'll go hit up the treasure room right before we go fight the boss. And by that, I mean, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back, because there's no really simple, very easy way to getting back. Alright, this way. Then just go around like this. Then just go around like this. There are a bunch of holes near that wall there, so we just go up. And like this. Not like that. That was too far. Oh my god. Do I have any Queen Salts left? I have 4. And HP and Sense, which I didn't use, so I'll just use that on Maya now. I also have my all in Sense, which I haven't used yet. Alright, that way. This way. And like like this. And like this. And then a little bit like this. And then like this. And then there we go. And that gets us through. Now we just go down this hall. And we get ourselves some goodies. A Mediarama card. A Holy Light card. And an Orichalc, which we can use at Podparacha. And now if we want to go back, it's pretty straightforward. All we just do is fall down a hole. And then we just walk back. Because the path to the boss is like right near there. My Astoma's probably going to wear off before then though, so that sucks for me. But yeah, just go back to this hole. And then down this stairs. Which will take us... I know you're calling me Kandori. Wait for me. I shall put an end to your ambition once and for all. Down this hole will take us to the Room of Seal. This is where the boss is. But if we go down this stair, up these stairs, we can grab one last item. And my Queen Salt wore off, so I have to put a Stoma back on. But I am going to deliberately fall down the hole, so that way we can go to the treasure room. Now if we come through here and up these stairs, there is one more chest we can grab. This one over here. The other one is a trap. And this gives us an item breeder, which duplicates one item. If you want it, it's right there. But for now, we're gonna fall down this hole. That is why we couldn't just walk to the boss. But now that we're here on this floor, if we come all the way up here, this path wasn't here before, but now that Leviathan broke the wall for us, it is now open, and it is a trap hellscape. But it is well worth coming here, for the rewards are very worth it. Oh my god, just make sure you have a Stomob so you don't get assaulted by 500 encounters during this. Oh my gosh. It is worse than I thought. I actually didn't bother doing this in the Ellie path because I got bored. Like, I'm serious. I got bored, so I just stopped. I didn't want to deal with Aishma's shit any longer. She just was not spawning for me, so I eventually got tired. But anyway, by obtaining the treasure room, we obtain... Wait. We will get our hands on... a Meteorite S, which is a material. A Hiki Hirokone. We need these for ultimate weapons, so this is a must-have. A Scorching card. Scorching card gives us Megidolion. So it's basically like our Lilim strat back in Persona 1. And since we can duplicate skill cards, we can slap Megidolion on any persona we want from now on, once we turn this into Time Castle. A Thunderbolt card. A Frigid card, which we already had. A Quake card, which I'm pretty sure is Mom Magnadine. Another Gale card, which we already got from Salam. A Torrent card. And an Inferno card, which we got in Ellie's path. All of these treasures are yours if you go through the shitfest of getting Aishma, contacting her numerous times until she eventually coughs up the secret, and then hunting down Leviathan and asking him to bust down the wall. What I do not like about the demon negotiation system regarding rumors is that you have the chance of just not ever getting the thing you want. Since skill rumors are in the same exact pool as dungeon-specific rumors. Where the hell am I? Oh, here we go. Unfortunately, we have to walk all the way back to... What? Are you serious? They're level 45! Oh, come on. You can't be serious. Fuck you, game. I need to put my other persona back on. See, this is why the whole level thing was a problem. kill them.
I'm a champion.
Anyway, yeah, the fact that skill rumors are in the exact same pool of skills as all the other ones makes it a pain in the ass because of the fact that, oh, if you want these certain things, you have to bust your ass getting into contacts all the time that you may not get anything out of because there's just a chance you get nothing out of contacting. And then you have to run into constant other enemies that you don't need to contact to get what you want. And it's very annoying. I know they're never going to remake this game, ever, because Atlus literally hates the old Persona games. They just use the characters for promotional material and then, you know, throw them to the wolves when they're done. And that's not even just me being, you know, bitter about the fact that they seem to just completely disconnect the old games from the new games, which is a problem in and of itself. I kind of wish that Persona 6 will be the game that bridges that gap between old Persona and new Persona in terms of narrative. Oh my god. I'm so glad I put Maya Prime back on. But it's just kind of annoying, you know? Especially with the... Like, I'm not trying to talk shit about modern Persona fans, but I really do not like those jokes where people are like, what? Older Persona games? What are you talking about? The game started with 3. Hew. It's up. Whoops. But yeah, I really don't like those jokes where they're like, oh yeah, there's no game that Persona game that started before 3. 3 is the first one in the series. Like, they know that's not true, but they're just being freaking dumbasses about it. But then again, I have a strict habit of not engaging in fandoms. As much as I like the Trail series, I don't engage with the Trails fandom that much. But I don't engage with any fandoms that much. But then again, I don't really, you know, talk to people that much in general. I still greatly prefer to just do my own thing in my own little corner. Other people be damned most of the time, frankly. And I feel like it works out a lot better that I sit in my own little corner and not really, you know, associate with other people all that much. But anyway, we're almost to the boss. So, for the boss fights, we're going to need our Lex Personas. But another thing we're going to want is Tetraja. Because the boss we're going to fight loves dark skills. If you're playing on Ellie's path, Wall of Earth is your best friend. Tetraja is also nice to have, but, you know, Wall of Earth is basically our main deal. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put Sif on Maya, since Ula has Hainir. We have Nezha. I don't have any other personas with Elect skill. But we have 4 Elect users, so Katsuya is basically just going to be on Tetrakarn duty. And then we will set up Tetraja after the first part of the fight is over. We will be reloading my Ellie save, and we'll be showing off that fight immediately after this. Because I also have a save there, and we are at the boss. So let's get this on the road. Kandori is up ahead, so let's put an end to this once and for all. Oh, hi, Tatsuya. Kandori! You're a little late. We just finished breaking the seal. This is a seal that controls a dragon. There are 11 more of these throughout the world, and they've all been released. Dragons, a huge energy flowing underground. Now, by releasing the Kagari with the dragon, this world will be obliterated. Right now, Goza and Tatsuya-sama are headed towards Torifune. You've lost. I'd like to tell you to chase them, but I'm just a peon. I can't let you return. Please honor me by being my opponents.
Kandori, お前は昔の戦いで己の弱さを認めたはずだ。狂言回しの真似事などやめろ。そんな落ちぶれた姿は見たくない。
またも君に同情されようと。光には光、影には影の役割がある。そういうことだ。
そうか。ならば二度地に這わすまでだ。少年、女は任せる。
Alright, this is it. The last time we fought Kandori, well, officially, was all the way back in Persona 1. He is obviously not the same guy as he was back then, but we also have to deal with these 4 X1s before we can reach Kandori. Kandori will not attack us while the X1s are active. He'll basically just sit there and watch while we fight the X1s. But be wary of Kandori in general. He is not someone to be trifled with. So we're going to start with Katsuya setting up Tetrakarns. We're going to start blasting. Oh, these are X2s. Okay, never mind. Excuse me. They are different from X1s. Ooh. We're just going to start by clicking Thunder Blasts on all of our enemies. These are basically just upgraded X1s. They can do the same things X1s can, so, you know, just treat them like X1s. So we're going to start with our Tetrakarns, and then we're going to start blasting. Thunder Blast hits everyone, so it's very nice to have these around. It'll get us some free damage on Kandori, and it'll do a lot of damage to the X2s. Keep in mind that Kandori resists every... I fucking hate you so much right now. Well, there goes that. But I was also saying, Kandori resists everything. Look at that, he was guarding. So I did like no damage to him. Seize Sparrow. How much is that doing? And it didn't do all that much. Dude, they really do not like Katsuya. Alright, so since Katsuya can't do anything, we are going to have him use a rattle drink on Baofu. And then we're just going to keep on blasting. I really hope Katsuya can get back in the game soon, because once these X2s are dead, we're going to need him on the front lines. Look at that, that's doing no damage to him. And you just gotta sit there and... And then there goes more of my personas! Thanks, game! Fuck you too! I love not being able to use my personas! Alright, well, since we can't Thunder Blast with our whole party anymore... Alright, one of the X2s is almost dead. Unfortunately for me, both of my two of my characters are unable to do anything. So, well, you're just gonna use... Is this everyone? Yeah. We're gonna use a muscle drink on Katsuya. And Katsuya will use a rattle drink on Maya. And then Maya will use Tetraja. And then we'll Thunder Blast. Alright, that boosts our max HP too, so Katsuya is not going to be going down for a little bit. Alright. Can I get shot up? And then, of course, I'm not allowed to have personas in this fight. Dude, they really do not like Maya all of a sudden. That's doing nothing. Please? Oh, no. Why'd you have to dodge? Alright, so this is a problem. So I think I have an idea here. I am probably going to use that one item I just looked at. This one. Because it's going to hopefully kill the X2s. And then Katsuya, give Maya a rattle drink. Ula can't do much. And then hopefully one more round of Thunder Blast should be enough. I may not be able to use a Persona, but at least I came prepared! Not prepared enough, apparently. Hold on. Oh, Katsuya, that's done. Please. Ah. Oh, you actually attacked me. I changed my plans. We are just gonna have Nanjo attack, and then Baofu's gonna attack Kandori. Hopefully one Vile Thunderbolt should be enough. Of course not. Why'd I expect anything else? Nice dodge. Oh. There we go. Alright, this is a problem now. If only my personas were not sealed. I can only really hit one enemy right now. And all these guys resist everything but a whack. Alright, well, guess we're defending. Well, actually, Katsuya can actually do something. So what's Tarukaja Katsuya for later? We're gonna at least kill one. Alright, one down. Okay. Alright, well, that's good. We're gonna get shot up some more. Kandori's still on guard duty. They're still not dead. Are you kidding me? Please, Maya, give me my personas back, please. Ah. You know what? Yeah, they can Thunder Blast. Ula can do Thunder Blast now too. Well, she doesn't have Thunder Blast, but she has Zionga, so we can kill another X2. And Katsuya can start Tetracarning someone else. Please. Okay, good. Stop shooting me up. This should kill the X2s. Yep. Good. Alright. Now, all that's left is Big Boy Kandori himself. And for him, we are going to take advantage of Pegasus Strike to just hit him with Fizz attacks as often as possible. So Maya is going to go back to Maya Prime so we can heal. And then Nanjo... I think we should just keep Thunder Blasting. So we'll just do this. Alright, start punching. Of course, he's still guarding. If I need to set Tetracha back up, I will switch back to Sif. There's Eternal Black, and that's why we have Tetracha. I should not have done what I just did. I should have waited for Nanjo's attack to go off, because now I just wasted Baofu's whole turn. And that's why we had Tetracha up. Just as a refresher, Eternal Black cuts your HP in half. And that's no good. Yeah, we can actually do some adjustment. We can do this. We can do this. Alright. He's not guarding anymore, so we're actually going to be able to do damage to him. But yeah, just hit him with fusion spells. He resists everything, so he's going to take a while to die. But as long as we punch him to death, He should go down eventually. Look at that. We punch him to death. Alright, what are you gonna do? Myriad arrows. Also, another fun thing about Haydir, he blocks shot attacks, so that means anytime he tries to go for myriad arrows, we get free damage off. Speaking of free damage, we need to switch back so we can heal up. Because it looks like Baofu's gonna be the one who just gets like slam jammed by this fucking dude. Alright, punch him. It's gonna take a little bit to kill him. I can feel it. But as long as he gets a little spammy with Eternal Block, we should be fine. I did it again. Every time I see him ready to attack, I panic, and then I just like accidentally do things wrong. But yeah, the constant switching does get a little old, but it's worth it to avoid getting screwed by Eternal Black. Like, that's one of the few skills you don't want to get hit by. Because having your HP cut in half where you can then just immediately follow up with a dangerous attack on you is no good. But yeah, Nezha continued to prove himself as a very useful persona. This is why we get Nezha. He is one of our mainstays. Okay, that's fine. As long as he alternates between these two skills, that's fine. Plus the... Fuck me. Of course, the turn order is a mess. Alright, fine. But once again, too, this is just the beauty of Maya Prime. She's so good. I never knew how good Maya Prime was, but Maya Prime has been, like, carrying this playthrough. Alright. Please, Eternal Black. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I forgot he has a gun! I honestly forgot he had that damn thing. Alright, let's turn order. Terrible, that's what it is. Alright, well, Maya can attack because our health is pretty good, so let's just hit him with a Malaquas. Not really worth it to change personas right now, unless he uses Eternal Black. But yeah, just remember too, we got 5 Miracle Eggs in this dungeon. If you need them, use them. That's what they're there for. Up, and there's Eternal Black. Alright, this is perfect. So let's have Maya switch back to Sif. And set Tetraja back up. We can Thunder Blast him, we can punch him. Basically do our usuals. The thing that makes this fight take so damn long is the fact that he resists everything. But Tarukaja is helping us out a little bit. I don't even think he's dead yet. Hey, look, perfect. Keep doing that. Keep spamming that move whenever I step Tetraja. Oh no. Fuck me. Okay, well, this could be bad. Yep, this is what we like to call a Persona 2 moment, where the enemy gets a turn before me, and he's probably about to do something bad to me. Oh, fuck you too. Well, I mean, you didn't get my whole party with that. I mean, as long as he doesn't do any of his other dangerous stuff, we should be fine. Alright, how much health do you have left? Wait, hold on, we can talk to him. He's almost dead. Alright, he's almost dead, but... you know what? We're probably gonna level up at the end of this fight, so let's see. What do you give me? Agility, Vitality. I need to heal, though. So I'll use this persona. And then one more punch should do it. This should be the finisher. Okay, that did not heal nearly as much. Yeah, Maya Prime is definitely queen of heals. That was not it. I swear. Kandori. Kandori, please. Kandori, please. Themselves. It's always hilarious when they do it. Yes, Kandori took himself out with his own persona. You know, that persona did look awfully familiar. It reminded me of God Kandori. Along with something else. I don't know, but I get this horrifying feeling whenever I look at it. Just like when we go to Time Castle. Huh. There's probably something about that, but yeah. We leveled up though. So let's put our points in. And that is officially the end of Takahisa Kandori. For good this time. Magnificent. But it is not easy for an embraced by the shadows to escape from its grasp. Can you break the chains of fate? That's why I came. I'll never let that sadness happen again. Ha! Hurry. Leave before it's too late. This place won't last much longer. Come with us. Nanjo, don't humiliate me with your sympathy. You wanted to hear the words from the boy. I regret leading you to this end. No, I was happy just to be with you. I swear, this is so not cool. Where's Sue and that kid? What are you doing? The water's rising. Hurry, come with us. Tatsuya, now's not the time. Whole place is coming down. Yeah, I don't think Kandori survived in that one. Well. At least we survived. Wait, Tatsuya! What exactly are you hiding? Can't you tell us by now? Please, don't get involved with me. Hey, you aren't your brother saving money for his paycheck for you? Ah! Hey, how do you know that? He had Nanjo-kun research you. He really hates to lose. Oh, of course he did. Amano went through a lot just to see you. She was marked for death by a Joker because of that idiot there. Haven't you done enough all by yourself? I'm not your little brother. What the hell do you mean? You are my brother, no matter what! Easy there, Suoni. If I talk, will you back off? Depends on what you say, right, Amano? I mean, at this point, I think she deserves to know. After all the shit we've gone through? Come with me to the Elea Shrine. Alright, so we have our next destination. But before we do that, if we turn in the red cape that we got from Nanjo's route, we will get the Aishu Masamune, which is a weapon for Nanjo. But I'm sure there's someone else who could use this. It's a two-handed sword, just like the ones Nanjo uses. Guess we'll go with him for now. But before we end, this video is going to run long as hell. I do feel bad for future me. Before we end things here, let's go back in time to see the conclusion of the Undersea Ruins from another perspective. This is the reason why I went through this shitty-ass dungeon twice. So, for Ellie's boss fight, you want to have Wall of Earth. Having Tetrarch is also nice, but otherwise, I more or less have the same personas, you know, besides Nemesis, as on the other file. So I'm going to give Katsuya Nezha, so that way we can use our great fist strategy, because the boss here is actually weak to Fizz. So let's go. This guy has some pretty shitty aim. Okay, most of his attacks is the same. Okay, yeah, this is all the same.
高久様、彼らは私に。
わかった。では私の相手は得意点の少年に頼もうか。
この前の借り、返させてもらうわよ。
悲しい目、あなた。わかりました。正々堂々お相手いたしますわ。
You know, I feel like the thing I don't really care much for about this part of the game is that it feels like Nanjo has more story significance. Wait, what the hell? Why is my... Alright, yeah, let's talk to her. Why is my... Okay, whatever, fine. So we're gonna start off by setting up Wall of Earth, because then her Earth skill will mean nothing for the rest of the fight. Ula will start by Quicken Twin Slash because she is weak to Fizz, and Katsuya will buff himself. Meanwhile, Baofu will attack regularly, and Ellie will use Triple Down. And that's a little bit of damage. Card of Protection. Alright, this is her gimmick. Chizuru will make clones of herself that all have 1 HP. And the goal is to figure out which one of these is the real one. They all repel everything that is not Fizz. So just slap them around with a Fizz attack until you find the right one, and then you murder her. So let's just have everyone do a regular attack. Nice. Uh-oh. Okay, well that didn't do that much. Alright, found the real one. Oh, it kills the other ones instantly. I actually didn't know that. Alright, cool. So now we can get back to our local murder festival. But yeah, I want to stop Tarkaja first before we start blasting. And then Maya, now we have Wall of Earth, we're just going to switch back to Maya Prime and patch up our party. But yeah, this is generally her gimmick. I wonder though. Oh no, it's basically you don't know which one's the real one. That's fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, I think I have an idea here. Do you block your own element? Do I have a person? Oh no, that blocks his own element. Yes. And then this should be fine. Because if we do, now that I know that if we do damage, all the clones die. So it's more of a puzzle than a fight. There's the one in the middle again. Block, 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 block. Uh-oh. Nice. Wow! Yikes. Do not. He's dead. Alright, well at least I know where the real one is. It's this one right here that didn't move. And then we can start punching. Our favorite combination. I also have to revive Baofu, which kind of sucks. Do I have a persona that has? Yes. Alright. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me just be sure that this is on standby. Good. Alright. Start blasting, boys and girls. Oh, she's gonna get turned first. Oh, you have actual attacks! Look at that damage! You have an actual attack. That's fantastic. Do I have recarm on you? Yes, I do, actually. Actually, no. Revive Ellie first. And then we punch again. Well, at least I hope we do. The perfect world, she doesn't do the thing again. Never mind, she did the thing again. Alright, well, we get to play a fun little game of Russian roulette again. Because I don't know which one's the real one. So let's start punching. And Ellie will still try to get Baofu revived. And then Maya's just gonna have to heal the party. Oh, I found her. Well, that was easy. Alright, Katsuya. Change of plans. Actually, big change of plans. We are gonna break out... Do I have a persona that has a wind skill? Yes. Change of plans. We're gonna start punching. And then Maya's gonna revive Baofu. And then Uola should be fine. Change our turn order, so like this. And then Magarua and Pegasus Strike. And then we start punching. And we start punching. She's almost dead. Now, if I could get a heal loss sometime in this lifetime, that'd be nice. Oh, well, bye, Baofu. Oh, he lived! But Ellie didn't live. I kind of want to punch her. I really kind of want to just get her with another... Actually, we can probably do that. We can probably make it happen. Though I had to do some turn shenanigans to make this happen. Because I need to revive Ellie now, because I want her to get EXP. Jeez, imagine doing a no healing run. This would be a catastrophe if I was doing a no healing run. Also, I'm assuming that you can't change the combat style too fast because of the fact that we have to keep an eye on the real Chizuru. Alright. Should be able to get heal off, finally. Maya Prime still proving herself to be an insanely good persona. Alright, good. It's enough. Alright, punch her. And just like that, we have dealt with Chizuru. And I got mutation for Hainier. She does not give nearly as much EXP as Kandori did, but we get more money than we got from Kandori. And just like that, we have dealt with Chizuru. And it looks like everything is playing out the same way. Bye, Kandori. Though I will admit, that Chizuru fight was pretty interesting. Like, the fact that it was more of a puzzle than, like, a legitimate boss fight was pretty nice. It's a real shame that they're dead after this. Kandori was already basically doomed. But, you know, since Kandori was brought back from the dead by the power of rumors. Though that is one of the last pieces of exclusive content between the two POWs. Alright, can I skip this cutscene? Yes, I can. Alright, yeah, we also did return Nanjo's boat. I forgot about that. Also, Katsuya being the doting older brother again. But yeah, so after this, I have to make more notes because I don't have any more. I don't have other notes. I didn't do the treasure room on this path, so I don't have all those really good cards to turn in to Time Castle. But we can go and see what we get from Salam. At the very least. I start doing that on the Nanjo path because we are going to need another map. Also, off to the Alea Shrine, though. Alright, so, returning in the blue cape, we get Woman Powered, a female exclusive piece of armor, which would be best to just give it to Maya. Let's see what we get on the alley path for turning in the map to Salam. Here's your map of a guy's boat that doesn't exist anymore because it got blown up. We get the Salam Select skill card sets. And then we can take on a request for a shrine. Okay, yeah, he doesn't want a map of a shrine. But what is the Salam Select skill card set? Let's see. Well, I didn't have 3 Guardian cards. I certainly didn't have 3 Magnadine cards. Okay, well, I did get a bunch of cards from fighting counters, but I didn't have 2 Aquadines. Let's see, what else do I have here? I did not have this before. I didn't get any more incense cards. I don't think I got any tarot cards. Why do I have 110 sun cards? I have not been picking up sun cards from anywhere. Did he give me a bunch of cards again? I feel like he gave me a bunch of cards. Yup, he did. He gave me a bunch of cards again. Because I did not have any of these beforehand. So he basically just gave me a bunch of cards again. Alright, let's real quick. You know what? No. This video's run long enough. So, next time, we will be running on exclusively the Nanjo file for the rest of the game. So next time, we'll turn in our map to Salam, see what he gives us on that file, and then there's some optional stuff we gotta go do before we head off to Alea Shrine. So, we got some optional fun times to do, so I'll see you then.